Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Chaos and Commentary. I'm Jordan.
And I am Ryan. Welcome to our podcast all about everything that is green. My favorite holiday, St. Patrick's Day. We are going to get into everything St. Patrick's Day, not just in the U.S., but all around the world. St. Patrick's Day is one of the most international occasions of the year. March 17th every year. Rivers and landmarks turn green all across the United States, United Kingdom, China, Australia, Cairo, Prague, Italy, France, Brazil, Dubai, and many, many more. Though it's touted as a celebration of Irish national pride, I mean, nobody does it like the Irish.
100.
So,
are you Irish, Ryan?
I am, very much so. Yes, yeah. So,
all right, folks, buckle up because today we are talking about everything St. Patrick's Day, aka Ryan's favorite holiday. I've never seen someone take a day so personally, so this is really exciting.
All right, y'all. Listen, this is a day, it's my day, dedicated to wearing green, drinking in excess, celebrating a man who supposedly drove snakes out of Ireland. I mean, what is not to love about that?
I mean, I don't know, maybe the fact that the whole snake thing is a lie.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, excuse me. Are you suggesting that St. Patrick did not personally round up the entire country worth of snakes like some medieval Irish Dr. Dolittle? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, yeah, basically, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, Ireland never had snakes. Like, the scholars think that the snakes were, like, actually, like, a metaphor for pagans or something or some shit. And that St. Patrick was bringing Christianity into the country, I guess. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What the fuck up? You're telling me in my childhood ridiculous belief saint turned snake wrangler, like the crocodile hunter, is historically inaccurate? Is that what you're telling me?
I feel really bad. I feel like I just told you that, like, your favorite song is about a sandwich. Like,
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm
like, and he wasn't even Irish, Brian.
I feel so mind-fucked right now. Oh my God, what the This is a lot to process.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Where was he from?
Okay. Apparently he was from, like, Roman Britain or some shit. That's what I'm reading. And, like, plot twist, he was kidnapped by Irish pirates when he was 16 and forced into slavery. So those Irish people are bad men. Those are bad people.
Irish fucking pirates? This man out here having an actual action movie, living their best life. Oh.
Let's see. Then he eventually escaped and made it back home. And then he had a vision of him to go, like, telling him to go back and convert people there or something. So he was kidnapped by them, escaped, and then he had a vision. And he's like, oh, I need to go convert them to Christianity. So because he's like, these are bad people, I need to fix them, basically.
What the hell?
I didn't know that Ireland had pirates. So maybe
I didn't either.
Maybe you should dress up like an Irish pirate on St. Patrick's Day this year. Just put on a eye patch.
Have St. Patrick's Day.
Yarg, kiss me, I'm Irish.
God. So after he returned, apparently he spent years spreading Christianity, setting up churches and performing alleged miracles, like that whole banishing snakes thing. And then March 17th, that's the day he supposedly died. So basically, instead of mourning, we just drink green beer and dye rivers.
Yeah. I still think it's dope, though. It's so dope.
I think it's great.
Like, it's like the one day of year that you're allowed to be belligerent on, like, a work day. Like, work. I ain't going to work. I'm going to the bar at 9 a.m.
Right,
I'm eating corned beef and cabbage at 9 a.m. And there's nothing you can tell me because it's socially acceptable.
Absolutely.
Like, tell me one other holiday where people actually do that. Like,
nowhere.
It doesn't happen.
I mean, maybe it's Valentine's Day for all the people that aren't getting any. They drink to forget.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Poor guys and girls.
And animals.
Well, shit. Well, maybe we should talk about some of the crazy traditions going on around the world.
We definitely should talk about that. Anybody know New London, Wisconsin in New London? Leprechauns crawl around the city and change all the signs to New Dublin for the day. Even on the highway.
When you said crawl around, I just I genuinely
bar crawl, corner crawl,
like a bunch of spiders. Let's change that. That's what I saw.
No, anyway. I get it. This tradition stems from, like, the wave of Irish immigration that fundamentally altered New London's previously German culture profile in the 19th century. The leprechauns, or members of the Shamrock Club as they're called, go to visit hospitals and schools. The parade also includes the stage adaptation of Fittingin's Wake. which is awesome.
Okay.
I need to go to London and see this.
Wait, New London or London, London?
New London, Wisconsin.
Oh, got it.
In
Okay,
New
sorry.
London. Portland, Maine. Talk about a rude awakening. St. Patty's Day plunge of Portland involves jumping into freezing ocean water at 5:30 in the morning. They're out of their mind.
First of all, why would anyone jump in the ocean? There's things in there. You don't go in the ocean.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
go in the ocean. Do you go in the ocean?
You know I go in the ocean.
I go in the ocean.
in the ocean.
I'll touch my feet on the beach. You saw me touch my feet on the beach.
Oh no,
I ain't
you
going
thought
in there.
I was all up in that. Let's run and frolic on the beach.
I am not getting gobbled up by something bigger than
You
me.
sound
Not
like my
happening.
daughter.
I'm
She gets all
terrified
excited
of the
for Shark
ocean.
Week, and then she's like, I can't go to the ocean. We can't go to the
I'm
lake.
so afraid of bodies of water.
God.
Like, I have to tell you this real quick. We went to Mexico and they took us to a cenote, which is like, like a cave, like with water. Like it's not attached to any other water source. Okay. I was terrified to be in there because there was a couple fish in there and I'm like, where the did these fish come from? I jumped in and I started to have a panic attack, and I don't have panic attacks. And like my husband and his friend are like, oh, this is wonderful. And I'm like, hey, give me food. I'm like, I threw a tantrum. I was so terrified of this body of water. And you could see everything. And I was still not okay.
Crystal clear water. Oh my God, a fish is going to my toe. Hopefully they stick on something else. Sorry. Trying to keep it a little PC. Listen, it's St. Patrick's Day. The leprechaun is out. We're going to turn up. Also, in regards to Maine, just to kind of swing back on that, after you take this frigid plunge and lose all types of manhood, you get a free Irish breakfast.
What's an Irish breakfast?
I don't know.
Like blood sausage and shit?
Probably. Corned beef and eggs.
Okay.
A little cabbage. Hopefully you don't blow out the room later. Just throwing that out
that's
there.
just how cabbage works.
No, that's true. And then, of course, we have New Orleans, Louisiana, and we all know no one throws a parade like New Orleans.
Yep.
From topless Mardi Gras to Irish Day to St. Patrick's Day, things be getting wild. They
Do they throw
parade.
beads there?
Huh?
Do they throw
sure
beads?
do.
Okay.
Flock down to the Irish Channel neighborhood. All right, for a street party. New Orleans might be the best place to go see a parade. You think of all the ingredients that go into things like an Irish stew when you go to restaurants, especially cabbage minus the beef. There's a ceremonial throwing of cabbage using an underhand technique, of course. I don't want to knock anybody out. It's meant
like straight up heads of cabbage.
Heads of cabbage. And apparently,
underhand.
And apparently it's meant to memorialize how cabbage replaced potatoes during the potato famine.
Oh, okay.
And then becoming a staple of Irish culture. Or cuisine,
Gotcha.
not culture, cuisine, excuse me. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when they're throwing the cabbage, like, is this like on Bourbon Street, just wherever in New Orleans, or?
It's in the Irish district.
Okay, in the Irish district. God, I would hate to be the person who has to clean all that shit up.
Well, it's the Irish Channel neighborhood for a
I see.
veritable street party,
Gotcha. Well, that's fun. I've never been to New Orleans. I want to go. Nolans.
I would not mind going at all.
I want to go at least once, but I don't want to puke in the street.
Yeah.
I'd like to avoid that.
Oh, I don't want to pee in this. Did you ever see Girls Trip?
No, puke, not pee.
Oh, do you know Girls Trip? With like Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah, and she's like, I gotta pee, and she goes like halfway over on the little like zip line thing and gets stuck and starts peeing all over the crowd.
My God.
You've never seen this?
No.
Oh, it's so funny.
That happened in Vegas. So on Fremont Street, it was like the first time I ever went, like a week later. So on Fremont Street, they've got the zip line that goes down the whole street. It's called Slotzilla. And some guy, while he was on it, Slotzilla. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of naked chicks just going down.
All right.
But no, it's like he was going down it, and like, like you're like Superman. That's how you do it. You don't just like sit. And I think you have the option, but he pulled out his dick and just like peed all over everybody. He got arrested. You can't do that. Apparently, it's legal.
That's kind of nasty. I don't want to.
I think that's considered assault.
I think
like
the only time you
on
should
someone.
Pee on anyone is you're trying to get rid of the athlete's foot, but that's a whole other topic.
Or jellyfish
sting. Yeah.
Wait,
but when Jordan doesn't go in the ocean.
Does urine help with athlete's foot?
Apparently. Whatever, acidic or whatever. That's why people always say pee on your foot if you get athlete's foot. I thought maybe that's like another snake thing. Like,
oh my God. I'm going to Google this later, but we're not taking it out.
So Chicago, Illinois, of all cities that dye their waterways or landmarks green for St. Patty's Day, and there are many, Chicago's Green River is the most famous Every year, the Chicago River turns green in time for a parade held on the closest Saturday to the holiday. This tradition, dead ass, all right, has been guarded by the Butler and Rowan families for more than 50 years. A six-person boat crew, family only, distributes a top-secret recipe that contains eco-friendly vegetable-based dye into the water, casting the green. Wild.
Okay, that's good. I was wondering about that. It's like, what are they putting in this water? But apparently it's good.
I mean, have you seen some of the lakes and stuff around? Yeah, wow. Yeah. Hot Springs, Arkansas is home of the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, which takes place on the shortest street in everyday use in the word, as it's named by Ripley's Believe It or Not, in the 1940s, Bridge Street, which is only 98 feet long. 98 feet.
Okay.
All right. Host the hour-long parade, which includes Elvis impersonators, a Blarney Stone kissing contest, and various other performances, which is really cool.
The kissing contest is intriguing. Like, what does that mean? Like, I know what the Blarney Stone is, so like...
Well, you're supposed to kiss the Blarney Stone, but everybody says that people piss all over the Blarney Stone, so you shouldn't kiss it.
Well, like in real life, but like in this case, like, what's the kissing competition, I wonder?
I don't know who can make out with the Blarney Stone the most and spread mono. I don't know. Anything can happen on St. Patrick's Day if you just believe. I don't know.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to talk about it.
No, I feel you. And then we have, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Montserrat.
Montserrat. Oh my God, don't they have that town in Massachusetts?
I know this is in the Caribbean island.
I know, but I feel like they have a similar city name. I don't know how to say it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I probably
it's funnier when you it up anyway.
It's true. Sizable Irish Catholic population since like the 17th century. Mm-hmm. It's the only place in the world outside of Ireland where St. Patrick's Day is a public holiday. And it isn't just genuinely proportioned. It lasts for 10 days. In addition to celebrating the saint, the day also commemorates a slave rebellion. It includes a calypso competition, Creole food, blending the island's Irish and African heritage, which is super cool. So bringing
that's really
heritages into one and just rocking it out.
Is that where the pirates come from?
I don't know. Brussels, Belgium.
Ooh.
All right. Along with obviously a traditional parade, Brussels residents play Irish sports such as Gaelic football, hurling the I don't know how to say that. Hurling the Kimoji. Hurling and Kimoji. All right. So we have Brussels, Belgium, along with, of course, a traditional parade. Brussels residents play Irish sports such as Gaelic football, hurling, and I think it's called Kimoji on March 17th. If you feel like dusting off your sports attire later and cleaning up, head to Black Tie Street on St. Patrick's Day where they have a ball where you can toast during a champagne reception. It's unclear whether the champagne is green or not. However, it sounds like a good time. If it's not green, tell them not to be cheap and get some eco-friendly dye. What the Then we have Benwen, Wales. It's a Welsh city, has laid claim to being St. Patrick's birthplace, and they ritualize it annually. According to members of the Benwen district, a history club in Wales, St. Patrick was born in Benwen in the year of 385 AD as Maewyn Scott. Their parade...
Maewyn Scott?
Maewyn Scott. I hope I said that right. Yeah. Their parade culminates at a stone commemorating the saint's alleged birthplace. And I say alleged. You can't trust media these days.
Yep. Nope.
Then we have the International Space Station. How international are we taking here? Let's get wild. St. Patrick's Day is not only earthbound. In 2013, a Canadian astronaut, War Green, took a photo of Ireland from space.
That's cool.
Which is so dope. Posted a video of him singing Danny Boy. Yep, and then there is another, which this kind of builds on the precedent of another astronaut who performed an Irish flute song in space, which is awesome. So cool.
That's cool. I love that.
And lastly, I'll just throw out Japan. One of Japan's, which I think is crazy that they celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I love it. One of Japan's St. Patrick's Day parades kicks off the Ice Shrine. It's ISE, whatever that is, which is dedicated to a Shinto sun goddess, with the Japanese and Irish flags flying together. Residents dress like leprechauns, play bagpipes, and do jigs. And then it goes with a oyster festival.
Ooh, yum.
I don't know how that works. We go from dressing like leprechauns to sucking down nasty oysters.
You can't have oysters though,
No,
right,
I'm
can
allergic,
you?
but who'd want to?
Yeah.
It looks like
I eat
it
oysters.
looks like somebody hocked a loogie or a snot rocket into a shell, and you're like, and that's an aphrodisiac? God, no wonder people aren't getting laid. Gross. What is wrong with people? Do you really? Ugh.
We go out to our local place all the time. But like the place we go to, they fly them in daily.
From
which
where?
is really cool. I don't know.
Did
The
they
East
fly in
Coast.
from Japan?
No, the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, your neck of the woods. I don't
My
know.
neck of the woods. Yeah, New England. That's right. We got all the fresh stuff.
Like we usually get like blue points or whatever.
You get blue points?
That's one of the, like there's different kinds of oysters and that's one of them. It's called a blue point.
Oh. And just to finish everything off, of course, New York City still holding it strong since March 17th of 1762. 14 years before signing the Declaration of Independence, is still known as the world's largest St. Patrick's Day parade. Keeping it big, baby. Keeping it big.
Hell yeah.
So, Jordan, what do you drink on St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, so I recently became, after a trip to Boston where I saw you, I started drinking Guinness. Like, I was not a beer drinker. I've never really been a beer drinker. It just didn't sit well with me. It would give me headaches. Like, it's like, I don't know. It just wasn't working for me. But then we went to, I can't remember what it's across from Bell in Hand, Dragon something.
Okay. In Boston?
So, in Boston. It's like in that same little corridor, which is super cute. It looks like Diagon Alley. It's so cool.
Yes, Irish Alley in the, I want to say it's in the north end. If I remember right. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
So our friend lives literally 2 minutes from there. That's where we'll be staying this weekend when we go see Michael Boston.
Hell yeah, that'll be so cool. But yeah, so we went there and we partied at Bell in Hand that night, and we drank Guinness all night. Like, I'm usually a vodka girl, so I plan on drinking Guinness this year.
I'm about to lose all my Irish cred right here. I am not a fan of Guinness. I will do a car bomb all day long, but I do not like the beer unless it's being made to like make corned beef or something Irishy food wise. I'm not a fan. I'm more of a vodka guy.
Ooh, like beer cheese.
Beer cheese is amazing, like for nachos and all of that. But yeah, as like something standalone, I'm just not. No, that's one thing.
I'm going to tell you about my car bomb experience.
Oh, I can't wait. Throw it at me.
Gosh. So there's this festival. It's not St. Patrick's Day, but it happens in September. It's called Dozinki Days. It's like a Czech festival up in Minnesota where we have some family. And so we were up there and, you know, they close off the street and everyone just parties in the street, throws their beer cans everywhere. It's wild. And my friend Allie, whom you know, she was born on St. Patrick's Day. So that is her exact birthday. So she loves everything St. Patrick's Day. She drinks Irish car bombs, whatever. So I was introduced to Irish car bombs at this festival. So I'm just like going crazy. It did not end well. I was in the toilet the rest of the evening. I could not hang, Ryan. I am the worst. I go too hard, too fast. That's my problem. I don't like, you need to like maintain.
I don't understand why people do that. Let's rip 7 shots, be wasted in the beginning of the night, and then get so drunk you can't remember the night. I mean, I'm Irish and I can handle my liquor, but I just don't understand the point.
I think 100%. Like, it doesn't make sense, but it's like, let's say like people, like they go away for a little bit, they're mingling over here and then they come back, let's do a shot. And I'm like, I just did a shot. Who gives a shit? And then they give it to you anyway. What are you going to do? Be a bitch and not take it?
This is why I Irish go by so frequently when I go out.
I always do.
Let me get your next one. Oh, let's do a shot before you go. No. Like, I'm done. I'm going to go home. No, I'll have
people in my house and I will Irish goodbye. Like,
yeah.
Like, you stay as long as you like. I
got a buddy of mine. Okay, my buddy Jay. We're sitting on his patio one night and I look at his wife and I was like, where'd Jay go? And she goes, to bed. I swear to you, he went to bed. Straight up Irish goodbye. And then I went and crawled into bed with him and messed with it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I have no
sometimes
shame.
You got to do it. You know?
Like, the only thing that sucks is when people, like, they try to come get you back up. I'm like, get the fuck out of my room. I'm naked. They'll just say, I'm naked, get out.
All the more reason for them to enter.
No. I'm here to steal you.
This is the same motion you have when you've had too much to drink. And then you hold the wall so that the room
like, no, you're trying to, like, not get sucked off the earth.
Exactly. And everything spins. You just got to put your hand on the wall and cover one eye and everything will stop spinning. Don't drink and drive, people, by the way. St. Patrick's Day. Drink responsibly.
Honestly.
Please be careful. We don't want anybody getting hurt. But speaking of drinks, other than Irish car bombs, what are some other drinks that people get into, you know, for St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, I think it's a lot of, like, you know, just adding green to whatever you're drinking. And also, I never really paid attention, but I wonder what that does to your shit after a couple of days.
Probably turns green, to be honest with you.
Green dye.
Personally, I don't know. Nutty Irishman, great shot. You have your typical Irish beers, Irish car bombs, Guinness. I personally love a good leprechaun. For any of
What's
you
a
who have
leprechaun?
not had one, that is Captain Morgan, Malibu, pineapple orange juice, Midori, blue curacao, and Jameson. And you mix
This is
it all
a lot
together.
of things.
Oh, yeah, and it comes out green. It's super sweet, which is going to make you get drunker quick because it's full of sugar. Because normally I stick to vodka, but it's so good. Something just fun to do.
Have you ever had a Scooby snack?
Like a dog biscuit?
No, like the shot.
No. Like
No.
a dog biscuit? No.
No, it's like, so when you said Midori, it reminded me of that. So I don't know exactly what's in a Scooby snack, but it's got Midori, like some kind of creamy liqueur.
Like a Bailey's?
Maybe, no, I'm going to Google it. Hold on. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so what's in a Scooby snack, excuse me. It's got Midori, coconut rum, banana liqueur, pineapple juice, and heavy cream, and a whipped cream
heavy
garnish.
Cream?
Like the tiniest little, like, bloop. Like, it's not a lot.
You know, like,
but,
when
like, it
people
makes it
put
creamy.
milk or cream in something, a lot of time it curdles on top, and it's just nasty.
Well, they shake it on with ice, and then like if you let it sit,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it's gonna separate.
yeah.
But like, you know, like they shake it, they put it out. But like, I first had one of all places in Mexico. Like, you go up to the bar, and it, you know, like the bartender, he's been there all week. He knows you by name at this point. He's, you know,
Yeah.
he's like, Scooby snack, and I'm like, yes, let's go. And he just starts your day. I don't eat breakfast on vacation. I just go straight to the drinks.
Oh my God, I love
But
it.
it's green. That was the point
But
of
it's
bringing
green.
it up.
The Scooby
Mhm.
snack is green. So yeah, try that this year. Why not?
Mhm. It's so good.
All right. So we get into some of the cool floats that you get to see at St. Patrick's Day parades.
Mm-hmm.
So this one with the ant and the green bugs. No, what this has to do with St. Patrick's Day, but I'm digging it.
What in the bug's life is happening here?
I don't know, but I like it.
Is that a spider?
I think there's like a person coming out of the head.
It looks like Zoltar. Or fucking from Space
Zofran?
Ghost.
Oh, wait.
No, Zofran. Zofran's a medication for like upset stomach.
Zoltaire, you know, in the box with they have one in Salem, and you put like a quarter.
Oh,
in
Zoltar. Yeah.
it, read your
Yeah.
fortune. Like,
No,
I don't know.
but isn't the big bug guy from Space Ghost Coast to Coast like a fucking?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen Space,
I've seen.
Space Ghost?
Well, I mean, I saw the
yeah.
irregular, and then it was he had like his talk show or whatever.
Yeah, fucking weird.
It was really strange.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't-
I just remember
yeah, I don't know.
it was
Why the spider? Why the?
That was like a podcast before podcasts were
was, yeah.
cool. I mean,
OG.
radio used to be a thing, but
Yeah, the OG Space Ghost.
does that look like a penis to you?
Looks like a penis that's been screwing around corners.
There's the balls. Squirrel.
I'm not touching that one in any capacity.
It looks like one.
All right. All right.
All right,
and
let's
next-
look at balloons. Balloons.
Can you imagine, number one, machine or not, how long it took to do this freaking float?
Literally,
That's
though.
showmanship right there.
Yeah, that's
I think
really
it's
cool.
awesome. Look at everybody dressed up in green with the pants. Just, you can't not love St. Patrick's Day, y'all.
Mhm.
It's just a day where you can just have fun, dress up as a leprechaun, and drink and just get rid of all the emotional and bullshit stress in your life.
Are you going out for St. Patty's Day this year?
We are actually going, well, I have a really long day at work on Monday, but I
Oh,
am
okay.
sure on my way home I will stop and have me a green beer or a green drink of some kind. But Sunday we're going to my parents' house, corned beef and cabbage. It's a big thing.
Hell yeah.
So,
That'll be
yeah,
good.
it'll be good. Of course, my wife and daughter don't eat that. So my mom was like, if they don't want to come, they don't have to. And then my dad called me back and he was like, well, we can make them something else. So I asked them what they want and they're like grilled cheese. I'm like, you two are so lame. I don't even know how we're family.
My friend Allie, she'll be in town actually. She's she's visiting because she moved away. But it's been like 84 years since I've seen her. And so
Should we just
she's
bring
coming
drama
into
down a
town.
notch?
It's been 84
years.
years. No,
Oh.
it's been like 2 months. But no, she's coming in town and she's going to be here on her birthday. So I took the day off. We are going to go be weird. And so stay tuned for some questionable Snapchats, Ryan.
I can't wait. That's going to be great. Yeah, I'm so
All right.
digging the balloons. I think it's cool. I mean, it definitely took some serious time. And it looks like they made like a face and hair coming out of it, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, there is a face on there,
which is pretty neat. And then, of course, we'll move into Kenny or Carrie's old thoughts. This leprechaun just ate himself some cabbage and is just letting him loose. And they're throwing beads. You got to love it.
You know, they probably put the sign because there's a bunch of old people up there. And if there's a stench when they drive away, they're...
You know why? One night with them and you're blaming the dog.
Yeah, literally. Oh my God, this one's so funny. Like the puppet. I wonder if that thing. It looks like a puppet. I wonder if it moves.
Probably.
Like the arms, maybe. It looks
he
like
throwing
it could
the
be
cabbage
mobile.
up top?
That's a cabbage.
And he's doing it underhanded.
Weird.
That's
like,
awesome.
what are you gonna do with that? Like, you pick it up and take a bite?
Maybe you can put it in one of those not a diorama. What do they call those boxes for like your memories? A shadow box?
A shadow box, yeah.
You throw your cabbage in the shadow box and wait for it to mold. I don't know.
That sounds like euphemism for something.
Maybe they're just
Euphemism.
throwing it out there so they can cook it on St. Patrick's Day. Who knows?
There you go.
Free cabbage.
Like when they throw turkeys at people on Thanksgiving.
You get a turkey and you get a turkey. I don't know. It's wild. I love this next one with the bow tie. I am a bow tie guy.
Cute.
I prefer over a tie any day of the week. I think it'd be really cool if it's spun, which maybe it does. We can't tell.
Ooh, that would be neat.
Gotta love the hat and that girl in her Irish flag hat.
That's really cool.
She must be Miss Ireland for this parade.
Oh, could be.
She looks very tanned.
I thought you said she looks very yum.
Yum?
That's what I thought you said. She looks very yum.
Aaron Gobrales. And then we got my boys in the suits.
Bunch of dapper dudes right there.
I love it. I would rock that. I'd be the chubby one on the end.
I've seen those suits before. My brother has one that has pumpkins on it.
Look at dude with his gold shoes.
Like those are, do you think he spray painted those?
I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I wouldn't buy gold shoes.
I wouldn't either. What are you going to wear? I mean, like, I'd use like an old pair of shoes and like spray paint them.
Yeah. I mean, it looks pretty cool. They look dapper as fuck though. I ain't mad at it.
And then we got the kilt.
The kilt crew. I love this. I've never worn a kilt as an Irish person. Not really into
free balling.
Well, I'm totally into that.
Free
balling. I hate you.
Look, is that a pirate?
Har! There he is.
I think he might be Saint Patrick.
He have one leg.
Where's his other leg? I mean, he could be.
My God, it is a pirate. That's the one that got rid of the snakes.
The snakes, the pagans.
The pagan snakes.
I feel like he's dressed up as Saint Patrick. Actually, is there a picture? I'm going to Google what Saint Patrick looks like.
Picture of Saint Patrick.
Let's see. Google Saint Patrick portrait. Okay, they got him up here looking like Jesus or like a pope.
He's a saint.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I wish I knew who he was supposed to be, though. It doesn't look like anything I see over here. I don't know.
Ruler of...
There you go. Yeah. He's like the king.
He is. Yeah, I mean, we got some great outfits, great floats, great drinks. I mean, I want everybody to have a safe and healthy St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Look around. Find some fun games to play again. Do it safely and responsibly. Send us some pictures of your day. We'd love to see them.
And actually, this is a really good opportunity for our embarrassing stories. So as you go through your shenanigans on St. Patrick's Day, which is tomorrow, go ahead and, check the link in our show notes and let us know what happened. I want to know. Did you meet a guy? Did you meet your soulmate and then puke on his lap? Did you
have a one-night stand and then puke when you woke up the next morning?
Yep.
I mean, things happen.
Did you embarrass yourself? Or maybe you found your soulmate in general, and then you got lost in the crowd because it was all exciting and wonderful. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's lots of things.
Jordan's going to share her
know.
best St. Patrick's Day story. Throw it at us.
Oh, gosh. So my favorite St. Patrick's Day story. So again, my friend Allie, it's her birthday. So that's usually who I spend it with. And so we went down. We have if you've ever been to Kansas City, they have something that's called the Power and Light District. In this area, that's the most, the one everybody knows. Well, Omaha did something similar. So we checked that out. It was cold as I mean, it's Omaha. It's Omaha, Nebraska. It's March. It's cold. So we actually conjured her dad into driving us around all day. Thanks, Mark. We love you. But so he drove us all around and we were just bar hopping from place to place. We had the cutest outfits on. We all had like matching glasses that were different colors.
Hell yeah.
And we were just, going around, and I don't know, it's not really that exciting, just standard shenanigans, but I have pictures. The pictures are the best part for me.
I love the Holyoke Road Race in Massachusetts.
Ooh, what's
is
that?
a blast. You get up at like 6 a.m. You're there for like 7. I don't know. I mean, in my family, that was like a prereq to know that you didn't run marathons on holidays, especially St. Patrick's Day. I only run, actually, I don't even think I'd run when I'm being chased.
Like in a zombie apocalypse, I'm getting eaten first.
I'm going to walk and drink my drink. And if it's my time to go, it's my time. No, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. But Holyoke Road Race is so much fun. They do like a big run. And everybody's just out on the street drinking. All the Irish bars are open, and there's just so much food. And people are just getting wild. And it's like hanging out with like 20,000 of your best friends. Everybody's in a good mood. You don't see fights. I mean, I haven't seen one, but everybody's just having a really good time. You get to see people puking at the end, which I always find amusing. Somebody holding someone's hair. It's just amusing to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at least they had a good time up until that point. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it's all like good fun. Like no one goes there with, bad intentions.
No.
It's like, hey, let's all have a good time. Like let's all drink and be merry.
That's right. Let's just have a good time at St. Patrick's Day. Like I said, the best holiday of the year. So again, send us your stories. Spill the tea with us. Tell us how your St. Patrick's Day went or your St. Patrick's Day weekend. Drink responsibly, drive safely. Uber, Lyft, whatever it is you're going to take, and just be safe and have fun and celebrate St. Patrick's Day. It's just a good vibe day to have fun with your friends.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for this special episode for St. Patrick's Day. Stay tuned for our next episode, which will be this Thursday. And we've got so much more to bring you. So stay tuned.
We have so much more stuff to bring you. I started watching White Lotus, so Jordan and I will be talking a little bit about that because I have some comments. We're going to talk a little bit about Southwest.
Oh,
and some other juicy drama and gossip.
Also, I want to talk about Snooki and how she was at that cheer competition in Dallas that had like a shooting while she was there. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like we're gonna get all into it. And she talked about it. The media is not telling the truth. That's all I'm gonna say.
They never seem to. So we're gonna get into all that and some more. We look forward to seeing you all and chatting with you on our next one. Have a great St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Bye.